I just
Ladies
want to
and
thank
gentlemen, if it weren't for the next
40,
two
41 minutes into my
superstars
life,
in our showcase,
and let me
none
ball
of
on
this
you.
would be possible. Because without Atha and Sika, without the wild Samoans,
You know, cookouts
there
like they crazy. Go,
truly
I mean,
is
at their house go crazy.
no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Atha and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler
Who y'all
on
think
the
better, Chat?
face
The Rock or
of the
Roman
planet.
Reigns?
And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality.
That's why that one nigga had the
Atha
ball headed now.
and Sika
Headbutting people like that.
formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and
Who
the
even asked that quick?
intimidation factor
Hey, Julius in the
of having
building.
to step
VIP
into
gang
the
in the
ring
building.
with the wild Samoans.
Glad you joined now, gang. We were just struggling.
By
We were
Captain
just struggling. We were about to
Lou
start
Albano,
talking about set it
the
up
trio
and things, so y'all
formed
can
a
please come over and
masterful
join the
group
conversation.
that
I
was
got you,
able
Tab, right
to
now. I
take
got you on my
all
screen.
opponents off their game.
I'm gonna put it on my
Be
phone so I can hear it though.
Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival.
She over there. She
Most
over there.
feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated
Damn, I'm following
only
everybody.
by a
Yeah.
chosen
Really?
few.
I don't see on Jake. I don't see.
These are immigrants coming from
the
the
heck?
island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way.
Mad people.
I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new
I
country.
am the original. I'm
trying to
already the
break into
tribal chief.
entertainment.
Julius, big
On top of
OTC.
that, but they made it work.
OTB, OTN. I'm the
That's what we
original
are.
tribal nigga.
We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow,
How far you beat the you?
but they
You probably done beat
also
Road to
taught
WrestleMania
their
already. You had so
descendants
much time.
how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Atha after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was
That was Roman Reigns, daddy.
their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
Oh, that was Asha and
We now
Saka or whatever.
humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time?
Who?
Why not present
Oh man,
Atha,
Devon, get the
Sika,
table.
the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon the Dudley Boys. And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality
and the
that made both teams the eternal legends we
the
know them
backside.
to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with
You
these
ain't gotta tell me
men,
twice.
you better believe
Oh,
that
not the
things
ass.
are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Alpha and Sika, and then some.
Fire.
The following contest is a tag team
Sub up
table match.
Yeah.
And a combined weight of 603 pounds. Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have. I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart. Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all. Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Welcome by Captain
Nah, they came out with the whole
and a
Oh,
combined
he's
weight of 645 pounds.
Wait, huh?
And Sika,
Y'all heard
the
that?
Wild
He said 845.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare. Alpha and Sika clearly not looking to back down
He
here.
got shoes on. Even the manager. He got hoochie daddy shorts on. Oh, he got sandals on. Nah, they tweaking.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces. I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the Lions' Den.
We got the table. Nah, I
Here's
didn't make
the
this one
battle.
so
It's the
black.
Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika,
Leave my
taking on
shit.
Devon and
Oh!
Dudley, the Dudley Boys. Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Yo, you got
Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common with most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the
Oh, he put that nigga
Sika
to
just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Looks like they do not want them inside the ring anymore. Time to venture outside the ropes.
He put that nigga to the table without his even running.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game. Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
All right, check. Damn. They moved, at least we already got the window, so we could just go on.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on
those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again. I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Words that off. What a response! And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC. And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans through a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Sky high!
And he turned it around.
Look out below!
And a counter by Alpha. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Placing him in the corner. He gets back into the ring. Uncorks it, uppercut. Sika going up. Watch out! Oh, body checking them into a whole other area code. Looks like he just got rocked there. Alpha coming at him with incredible intensity.
Wow, yeah, Bubba Ray is busted open.
One wicked attack after another.
Bubba moved out of the way.
Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan.
Oh, I forgot. I could change players.
Wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the island of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
He finds a counter for Bubba Ray. That's you in your head. Oh, ouch! What a counter!
Propelled into the table. He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
He saw that one coming.
Headlock applied.
Toss their opponent.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt.
This is what I want to the table. I gotta switch over there.
Caught in a bad spot. Running power slam. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come. A very physical duo. And we've seen it.
Devon now has his opponent set up. And there is saving grace. The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville. He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming.
Launcher.
Chest. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Alpha took on the top. Nobody home.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Down he goes.
Without regard. He was put through the ringer tonight.
They have tried their hardest to avoid damage, but I think the table might be coming into play sooner rather than later.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior.
Clearing off our desk. What could be the thought process here?
I don't think it's anything good.
I don't know if there's anything I can watch. Incredible. My God, launched like a ballistic missile. Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being. Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
A very Alpha not ready for this.
No, he's
Something for close match.
Here are your winners, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
And the Dudley Boys tables match supremacy lives on. What a match.
Alpha and Sika really gave it their all, but there's a reason the Dudleys are synonymous with tables, and we just saw why once again. We know what to expect. 2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again. I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Hama and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage. It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with. Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Corey. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
No, I'm about to go to the table.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Bro, this is just too distracted.
Here are your winners.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again. I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also blast them and just being tossed away there. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one? This is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Booker Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Someone who got front row seat to this thing.
And I don't think we want to get any closer.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray. And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it'll take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll...
What's the signature?
Top supporter is like...
Oh, standing.
The support channel.
Keep coming back.
Taking flight. Good Lord. Taking flight. Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Being placed in the corner here. Boom! Oh my gosh. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, he thought he moved the table.
Moving the table with surprising accuracy. Inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come. A very physical duo. And we've seen how... And the Dudley Boys remain the kings of the tables match.
Here are your winners.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again. I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Hama and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common with most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage. It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa, and no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Oh, God! Oh, my God! And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage. Pile driver on its way. On the top.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that. Leg drop. Turns it around.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Sliding out of danger there.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Making his way to the top here.
From the top rope.
That keeps him at bay. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it would take for the Dudley boys to have control of it.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back.
And you can see from the blood that real damage has been done.
Bright red evidence.
He
He got
got
caught
nothing on that.
badly by that blow. Agonizing.
No.
And avoids taking any damage.
Tossed without regard. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Stop. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had,
How
the
you do a signature with this nigga, bro?
So, he
This
wanna
not Alpha.
time post things like this.
Soccer.
This is the
Nigga, I just was. Oh my god.
Dudleys have become synonymous with the T. TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of room.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley boys' legacy even further. He evades the attack.
Kick right in the face. Oh, man. Now he's got a chance to best Bubba Ray here. Into the Samoan drop. Incredible. Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
Oh, no. Getting in position. What's he planning to do here? Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Escape and a takedown.
The Dudley boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler.
I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or Kaiju. It's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of a Wild Samoan headbutt from the top rope. And we're witnessing two
Brother.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
full headbutt.
Looking pretty about that. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. What a shot. Straight brutality coming right.
Into the Samoan drop. Incredible. The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there. On the top rope now. I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality. They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop.
Why is he moving?
Oh, gets out of my jawbreaker.
I'll set him up for you, bro. Move out the way. There you go. Finish him. Finish him.
I don't think this table's going to last much.
Oh, he reversed it. No.
Trading counters here.
They lying.
Totally mistaken. Body slam. He's definitely been worn down a little. I think we're about to see a body go through a table real soon.
Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
Flesh on flesh. Nothing pretty about it.
No. Get up.
On their own, yes! And enters back into the ring.
You can see Bubba Ray's eyes taking aim.
Indy counters. Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense. Down. Pouring blood in the back.
No one ever thought we'd see the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys go head-to-head like this. And now that they are, it's exceeded expectations.
This capacity crowd on their feet, losing their minds over tag team excellence in a chaotic package. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. And he re-enters into the ring with the counter. Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Bubba Ray letting that left hand fly. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. On the top.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party. Off a move at the right time.
Oh my God.
Precarious position for both superstars. Oh, gosh.
Back suplex.
Spine crushing.
I reversed one and all.
From the opposition.
Devon now has his opponent set up.
And saving grace.
The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to WWE.
And this is
Devon hoists his opponent up. Alpha is in a daze. It could be over soon. Hits the Bubba cutter. That was the Dudley Boys showing the Wild Samoans what tag team wrestling is all about.
What's the manager doing?
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice. Lift off. You got to be kidding me.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. He just flipped the script there.
What a shot.
Effective dodge there.
Get it on. Get it on. Get it on.
I don't think this table's going to last much longer.
Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners.
Not for real.
It's the Wild Samoans
Yeah, 'cause that was a
standing
big match.
tall,
They ain't had no
having
old
beat the
school
Dudley
cutscenes,
Boys
bro.
at their own game. Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
Come on, Pat. Smooth handle business. TCB, take care of business, nigga.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me.
And we better get to play with
but I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said,
who your favorite bloodline?
Clash at the Castle in 2022.
Roman, he based. Niggas seen Roman from his start. My boy Jacob really came through and wrecked shit though. But Umaga, one of them.
He's been victorious in war
Solo
games.
do his thing too.
He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land.
They're trying to save Roman right for the end. They better put the Seth Rollins count as it? Nah, he ain't. That nigga's white.
Betrayed me. Any man.
If they don't put the Seth Rollins and Randy fighting here.
Who would betray me?
What happens if I didn't buy the Bloodline edition? They got a Deadband edition too. They got an Undertaker story mode.
Solo.
Alright, come on. There was no need to do this. There was no need to play any of this.
Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal.
We ain't gonna really see you after you
when
disrespect
I
John Cena.
refused to
really
acknowledge
can't see me
Solo
after that.
as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's Rogue Bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoan, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of
nah, nigga, you gotta know, my son Umaga started that shit. I forgot what the finishing move was called, but Umaga started that shit, and then they kept it going because my boy Umaga died, bro. My son Jacob Fatu and Solo was really one of them.
Many times
but Umaga's up there. Ain't gonna rock Kishi. Umaga, obviously bullshit ass Dwayne the Rock Johnson with his bald ass head. And then
few men
I'll give it to Jey Uso. I mean, yeah, fuck Roman Reigns. Jey Uso number 5.
In the manner that Solo
my boy be having the club lit in that bitch. He's like,
done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one,
broken leg.
Each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply.
So who's your favorite wrestler, Julius? I already asked who's your favorite bloodline, and you already coming at my boy Solo. Like, what would you do? My boy run up on you and give you one of these. You ain't gonna do nothing. You not gonna do nothing. Hey, Mercy is mine. What, you're looking for the follow. Welcome to the neighborhood, girl.
We are taking you back to the 1-year anniversary special
NXT.
for NXT 2.0.
They need to get me an NXT.
Which saw
I did got
North
a classmate I went to school with. Nigga was on the basketball team. Now this nigga's trying out for the WWE. Like, what did I say?
Issue an open
This nigga was top 1 in the class.
Unfortunately for the
grade.
future superstar,
We
it
thought
was
he
to
was
be
going to school
answered
for basketball.
by
This nigga's trying out for wrestling now.
Sikoa. And things went as well for Hayes as you can
Let me get in
probably
the wrestling chat.
guess.
Let me.
Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo
I'll be out there
Sikoa
like Travis
nearly
Scott.
unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his
We had the
first
sage, like-
championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ,
Carmelo.
he'll take his shot
Carmelo, I know
and
it's
most
Anthony.
likely hit nothing.
Give him a thumbs down. That's your favorite wrestler? Give him a thumbs down. Who that? Who that? Who that? I don't know that. It sounds familiar.
Here comes the A-Champ.
Oh yeah, the camera view spike. That's Kobe Gates. He's on the camera socks on in the low. What would I do if he Alright, gangster. It's about 20 of them niggas.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place? What? This place is shaking!
Well, Julius,
We never
we're gonna start
thought
him a
we'd
class.
see Sikoa again.
I'm gonna turn my brother up. Look at that, Julius. So low, nigga. He out here by himself too. I think he about to fight this 2-on-1, nigga. Also pulled up with the. Call that a shiesty, nigga. That's a reverse
Solo
shiesty.
is dressed to fight too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello leads the night off.
Well, Mello talked about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
He wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
You said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match gonna happen?
What's Solo do? Solo beat up your favorite wrestler? Nigga ain't even got the same tattoo. that's their tribal tattoo.
Oh! A no
Hold
challenger
on.
for his North American
Yeah,
title.
I hit that
But
nigga so hard they
Sikoa
wouldn't
just
get
showed up here and said,
on,
I
nigga.
got next.
Dude,
Thank
I was about to
goodness,
say some wild shit.
Mello had an opponent chosen
Oh,
by
yeah,
the
of course
NXT
it's a
Universe
reverse.
as they voted for Wes Lee.
Wait,
But
isn't
Mello
it?
and Trick
Oh, my.
brutally attacked Lee
Oh, my.
backstage. Now we're being spared a Mello-bration and
Come
getting
on, I'm not about to restart already, bro.
Never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the
Let's go.
Bloodline on
That was
SmackDown,
close.
and
That
now he's
was
in the
close.
main event of NXT. Can the
I'm not trying to
Bloodline get
keep
even
on that.
more gold tonight?
Hayes now on the offensive.
Julius, did you beat
You got to
no
imagine that
WrestleMania?
Roman Reigns, the Usos,
They're trading back and forth blows now.
the fight is on. It is furious.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Boom!
We go straight for the kill, Chad. What up?
Headbutt on the mark.
Combos.
Oof. Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got two sets of eyes watching his every move, so he needs to outmaneuver both Mello and Trick to succeed.
Did you see Mello's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at spring break in 5 months. The champion doing everything to retain here.
Rope break.
Gets the shoulder up after one there.
Not getting to 2 at this point has got to say something.
Carmelo putting it on the line.
He realizes this is his opportunity. Off the top.
Dummy
Oh,
man.
gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
That didn't go as Solo pictured. Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match. Saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Melo has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face-to-face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, both men have earned their status thus far, that's for sure. Melo didn't miss there. Can he retain?
With authority!
Sikoa in command. And you gotta wonder if Melo is regretting his words, regretting his actions.
Yo, they didn't even let me do the circle. They didn't even let me do it. I literally just used my possum for what? They're not letting me even do circle.
What a response.
Like, you bugging. Let's go. Cussing.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa
I was
here.
playing online. Another
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-champ in this instance.
What a chop.
I beat that nigga with who? My creative character.
Trademark viciousness.
Kind of whack. I just made him real quick.
Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa.
I think he ended up winning
Melo
though
in
in the
trouble.
stream.
Sikoa.
The series. Why would you put? Nah.
Kirk Williams. Making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least
oh,
momentarily.
you talking about that? A nigga with that much strength.
Is right. Sikoa
Oh, much your
continuing to
man.
inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the
Do I jump
outside.
next? I jump next. Let me
Solo
jump next. Let me jump
standing
next.
strong.
Now you got him down.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Come on, hit me.
Let me point out that this is brutally unfair to the A-champ. He prepared for Wesley. Now he's not getting either. This is ridiculous. The advantage is clearly in the hands of Solo Sikoa, who's had something up his sleeve all night.
Well, you think Melo was ready to attack Wesley earlier tonight?
Hayes regrets nothing. Don't you dare second-guess the A-champ, Saxton. Big mistake, and that error could be
He's a dummy
costly.
man. Come on. Hit me. I said hit me, nigga.
Rearing
Now I gotta-
way back. Samoan
No!
The champ recovered from that.
Oh, shit. Get up, nigga.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Come on, one more reversal, boy.
Massive
He's
miscalculation
trying
on
everything in
that
the
one.
book. Come on. That's how you know I'm just nice, Chad. Look, I'm out here just waiting on the computer. Because I need to do what I gotta do.
Bullseye with the drop kick.
The champ with the...
No.
And he fights it
What's
off.
going on? That's what he obviously said.
He's in a bad way, but still has
That doesn't
something left
count?
in the tank.
Come on. Now I can't get another reversal because I was fucking around with y'all. Oh, there you go.
He answers right back.
Hey, submission. Oh, you bitch.
Uh-oh, headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
Looking to end this thing.
I don't even care if it's not on a little break.
Can they
he's
step
smart.
through? Yes.
Boston Crab cinched in.
Carmelo Hayes is
I was like, I didn't
Trying to
punishment.
free himself,
Oh,
trips
you
the
got-
ankle, and he's out.
I can't read for shit.
And kicks off his opponent.
Get up before he gets up, because you've been whooping his ass. Thank you. And you,
Punching their way out of that one. Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his
another
childhood
one to the
friend's
chest,
side.
Jack.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick
Williams.
Winding
Samoan spike. That might have just sealed the deal on us having
Come on,
a
what
new
else do you
champ.
do?
And his head is taking even more damage.
And then front heavy attack.
And into the
I'm so
big
smart, Jack. I be reading
uppercut
fast and
rocks
shit.
the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48. And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa dropped by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
Oh, I thought they was giving me the win.
And Williams once again on the apron.
Like, who is this nigga, bro? He has no socks on.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Oh my God.
Super kick drops Williams.
I'm so official. I hit his man with some shit.
Sky.
And Julius.
Is that it for
Solo
Carmelo
one of them.
Hayes?
And then I'm not even done. They want me to keep going.
Trick is out.
We can see
Carmelo
a new.
is dazed.
I gotta pause it. We can see a new NXT North champion crown. But you either get the win by. All right. All right. Golly, I can't even breathe.
Here's your chance.
Finish your name.
The title could be yours.
That's all they need from me. That's all they need from me. He's not reversing this. He's not reversing this. He's going to bed. He's going to bed. I won. No. Touch it.
Sikoa is the new champion.
Next time Julius disrespect you, I'm gonna hit you out with the motherfucker time. Good job.
NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa.
Solo is your new champion. It is the North American title now going to SmackDown. This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his
weak ass manager though. Weak ass. It's our first early stream too, Chad. We used to be on 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 7 o'clock. About to fall asleep.
We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase. These fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray.
You gotta pop
Diva.
out and hoe niggas.
I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
That's a little too volatile.
That's a fire nickname, I ain't gonna lie.
And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns.
Ja freaking man.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield.
Oh yeah, I remember.
By
I was
blindsiding
literally
Roman
watching
Reigns
live
from the
this day, chat.
At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title. When Seth Rollins
I gotta
cashed in
figure out how to
Money in
work
the
the same
Bank
elements, because ain't no way.
and
I should
stole
just
the
keep
main
dropping
event.
motherfucking ads, and I don't even know who the
The
ads is for.
match.
They ain't gave me no free food. They
And
trying to give y'all free
title.
food. What the hell?
From
What the
Roman.
hell?
Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years.
Big
The
set it
greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins
fuck with me,
with
I
a
don't
chair.
fuck with you, dog.
Same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment
Cody
gave
Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most
Bro,
historic.
when did Cody Rhodes become one of them,
in
chat? I remember Cody Rhodes as some dirty black haired nigga. He didn't even have the blonde hair back then. He's running with
I'm
Ted
supposed
DiBiase's
to
son,
do
Ted DiBiase
shtick
Jr. And they was bullshit.
About Roman Reigns.
When did he become one of them?
versus
I
Seth
missed the whole
Rollins
era of this
for a
nigga becoming one of them.
showcase? I mean, it's smart
To come back to this nigga being one of them.
because the
Now he
next
got
time
John
Roman
Cena
Reigns
acting
steps
up.
into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again and Seth
you know what that means? Once they start saying
Rollins.
I ain't gonna say.
Roman Reigns will put an end
Why your other friends don't like
Seth
you?
Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase.
He done broke the third wall.
Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022
So he became one of them
Royal.
He had made his hair like it. Come on now. Even you, what you is,
That's
13
not
now,
a
12? Even you at that age know what I said. You got it. You get in there. You read the book. That blonde hair, blue eyes get you somewhere. Good thing John Cena started off with the blonde hair. If you know, you know. When John Cena came in 2003 with Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton, John Cena had the blonde hair. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'ma just say it early, so y'all can't get it on my digital footprints. I was an Uncle Ruckus. I ain't like no cracker. John Cena was my first cracker. He was the only one I fucked with for a little bit. So I started going to school and get some white friends. But if y'all mad about that, you mad about it. I said it. I got it out. I said it. So y'all can't be mad. I said it.
Tonight.
Why is all the WWE championships
The
blue?
man who's walking down the aisle
Where the
here
red at?
in front of 44,000 plus
boy really be having that
is
shit
the
on, though.
greatest champion
Barely,
of
though.
all
He be having
time,
sneakers.
transcending
He
the
got the Kobe's
business.
on?
And tonight, it's personal.
Where's the Kobe? He got them big ass work boots. They should let me play a Seth Rollins, bro. They be trying to make Roman Reigns seem like he invincible or something. Like, you see what my boy did in New York? Where was that? Was that Elimination Chamber when he hopped over the sides and attacked that nigga? It might have been Royal Rumble. Shout out to that black nigga that jumped over the motherfucking side and attacked Roman Reigns. Because he really thought WWE was that real. They whooped that nigga ass. He just flipped us off. I'm about to say, this nigga's lying, bro. I'm not feeling his disrespect that he be doing, bro. Who do he think he is, bro?
For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Was that WrestleMania?
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own, but that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief.
How they like to be addressed? Diaper stuff. I just want to be politically correct. How about Jigga? So don't be acting like that. What? She said she's a woman of her word, but she identifies.
In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over. The dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Bro, these long ass. I'm gonna tell y'all like everything, bro. I could really be a comedian. Get this nigga out of here. He hasn't even gotten in the ring yet, bro. Like, I'm gonna let him go. I always get niggas first intro off, so like if I need to paste it in when I post a YouTube video, then we good. But
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns
run a commercial break
lose his cool.
Roman Reigns intro. I feel like we just stand up, we might be good. I'm scared. I'm scared. If I get this, I'm moving up. Hopefully Seth Rollins runs to the fucking ring. Oh, he's a gangster. He kept the same intro.
Look at this. Even more
this fire.
from Rollins.
This fire.
Have you heard that music pop right there? The Shield.
That's what I fucking
You can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield was going to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
I was tuned in. Now it's hoes in the house. Now it's hoes in the house. I thought she said she had something to do.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall.
Oh, that was her alert. Bro, we gotta get our alerts too, chat. I gotta find a... I got a vid. But I need a sound. And then they gotta show me how to do it. But we can get, we get sub-bombs, vids, and a follow vid. I got a vid, though. I know. Make me smile every time I see that shit on the camera. I got it.
And his opponent from
This is the longest intro that we have seen. I ain't gonna lie, it took us a whole hour to get the first mission or something. We might have to cut that whole shit out. Nobody's gonna watch that on YouTube.
Champion, Roman Reigns.
That shit just reminded me. I gotta save those videos on here too. Before they go away.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the tribal chief never truly recovered from that.
Speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Tuck him in the corner.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Big elbow. I weave that.
These two trading one blow after another.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Roman Reigns focusing that angle, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins.
Head is yellow. Oh, that's that one.
Being set up in the corner for something. So to the stomach.
Gotta be standing.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. No escape from these punches.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and coaches that to stay in control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman's gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming for the title, new champ.
And the champion avoids the 2 count.
He clearly has no intention of staying down. From Rollins, springboard, but nobody home.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try to come back from a move like that.
Picked up and being carried around now.
The stop has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of this story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
That is his signature.
He's able to reverse it.
Just put it in a barricade. Maneuvers out of the way. Reigns so close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
Back into the ring here.
I ain't only stairs over this way, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Nigga, I told you to go out.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Tribal chief, he don't gotta listen to me, nigga. I got the controller, nigga. I'm the captain now. No! Oh,
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's a paradox,
that was the
Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke.
Oh my.
Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man,
Like,
a family man.
I
What
didn't
Seth
tell him to
Rollins
throw
did to
him
his
in the
family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now
That-
it's time for
that-
Rollins to pay.
Like, damn, nigga. Come on. Yeah, go in the ring. I mean, come back out, too.
We can see a count out here.
Please. Hey. Hey. Come out. Oh, you the hoe. You trying to get me
He gets
counted out.
back in right before the count.
You trying to get me
Rollins
counted out.
landing
Now
awkward
I'm gonna go to the
outside.
steps and get you going for real, for real.
Taking this match to the outside.
All right. Come on. How hard was that? Now send Seth back into the ring and continue to assault. Superman punch. Okay. Can you come over here, Mr. Seth? Hey, Mr. Seth, I'm right here. Like, right here. You don't gotta go too far.
Single leg
my
drop
God.
kick caught
How
him.
did I know?
I hate to say this, but the tribal chief has become extremely frazzled
please don't
without
go
the
me,
benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move
Does that,
Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on
back
edge.
in the ring.
This outfit,
back in the ring.
the Shield's entrance music. I bet
From the top. Diving
Oh,
double
yeah.
axe handle.
Did I have to throw him? Oh, man. I couldn't
They
know
are
that.
feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God. And he's only got one thing on his mind right
I
about
did it too
now.
close. Oh,
just like
I
that,
missed!
Rollins dodges. Oh, man.
The tribal chief has been dominant
miss
over the
again.
last 516 days since he
Oh,
captured
I
the
don't got
Universal Championship. Month after month, he's
I'm
dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest KLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking
I didn't know it was
Rollins.
something
At Money in the
like
Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior, Rollins committed the heist to the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
That would be crazy to let him hit his. That was a dumbass move to try to do. If a nigga jumping, bro.
Reversal by Reigns.
Oh, come on.
Gosh.
And his head was once again the target. Time for him to defend against that. Enough already. Got out of there at the perfect time.
Oh, there you go.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Oh my God, this nigga missed twice.
Into the pin. He's on the ropes, and the ref calls off the
He's
count.
ridiculous. And how is he gonna finish this off of missing his signatures? Oh, okay. Hit me with the signature so I can reverse that.
Rollins lining it up.
Here comes
a stop. Oh no, he just got busted wide open. The official needs to take a look at that.
Come on, let's try with you.
Reigns, Rollins,
Some point you gotta
waging an epic battle. For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp. Tonight, they're doing it to each other. And he is directed into the corner. Back and forth, counter after counter.
Why? Why would you do that? Woo! If you didn't do that, it was night-night. It was night-night. It looked like this was reverse.
Thunderous power slam.
Come on, let's get
Head of the table. And Seth freaking Rollins are at war right now.
Bombs being thrown between
I
these
knew that
Shield
was his
brothers,
signature.
but only one will be left standing.
I ain't gonna lie,
Seth
man, you
with
gotta
a
get up.
big move there. The
You gotta get
title
up.
is within reach. Ooh, man, what a hit.
No, don't go out of the ring. Don't go out of the ring. 'Cause I
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Oh, God, drilled right into the post. Rollins got out of the way.
Oh, he's just chasing me like that.
Roman Reigns with a
Why are
schoolboy
you
pinning
trying to pin him?
combination.
Oh,
No.
what the? Oh, that was that. That was one of
And he's
those.
letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
Oh, yeah. He's mad at us.
Back of the neck, what a blow. Good night.
Heading back to the ring.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Please. Hey, Lee. I should have said instant recovery.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Stop. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Shoulders down.
Kicked out. Can't believe it. Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed. Very few.
This match just went to the next round.
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
Said Rollins just got his entrance over with while they got Roman with a whole hour.
Up into the fireman's carry. And just in time, he gets out of there.
Roman does a spear by the barricade, just like, oh, bet. I got you. I hit it for you, damn to do it. I gotta get the signature off, man. This nigga's a demon.
And he's staggering to his feet, about to head right into danger.
Wait, mega. That's 3 signatures.
Released.
Oh my God.
Big forearm.
What's poppin', girl? Come on, please, like, reverse something, bro. Do something.
Averting danger with an elbow.
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger Seth has faced.
This is. Oh, he tapped?
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine.
Oh.
They're not gonna last long. Rollins to bridge it out.
Incredible.
Oh,
yeah, just punishing.
Like, bro, this
Roman has taken a moment to soak it all in. Way to avoid that.
Single leg drop kick.
Look at this, measuring. He's about to unleash something big. From Rollins.
Great rotation on the belly to back suplex.
That shit going fast. That's how you know it's a good shit.
Raking the face with their forearm.
It's happening now, man. Support is always good. I definitely locking any of y'all streams that y'all be on. Whenever I get a chance, I ain't.
Strong impact.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE universe. This
He's like,
is
let
Roman's
me hit you, bro.
universe.
Like, this is the third time he's gonna reverse, bro. Like, I might as well just restart the game, man.
Elbow.
Come on. Get up, get up, get up. Get the fuck up. Don't run out the ring.
To his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Hold on, now let me do the finisher.
Absolutely late.
Oh, no, wait, I ain't know.
And now
No,
Reigns
it's a
can
spear, it's a
finally
spear.
overcome his former
Oh, wait, I got balls.
And there it is. The title's not going
Oh, no,
anywhere.
it's outside the ring. It's outside the ring.
Switch
Bro,
gears.
they assholes
What is he
for that.
doing?
'Cause nobody told me that when I read that. It said just spear. Oh.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Come on here, come on here. Come on here. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't got nothing to say to you. You just come out here, bro. Get up, get up, get up,
And he
get up,
exits
get up.
the ring.
Better watch the count.
Clutch!
Oh, what a quick
This
answer.
nigga reversed it, bro.
Look at
And now he's looking
No,
to
no,
Impressive display.
I might as well just get choked out, right?
Interesting place to
Wow,
lock in
he
the
just did
submission.
that. That was some
And he
real
very
computer
quickly
shit, bro. He knew
counters.
I needed a timed event, and he just he put me in a fucking submission. I can't even speak.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off.